been with Walmart?
3 years.
Do you like it?
Yeah. I don't like management, but it's good. And the pay is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't found something better.
So if you find something better, will you leave?
Yeah. Money wise, yeah, I will.
Okay.
But I'm used to the 5-2. I don't want to be
Oh,
working
'cause your
8-5.
schedule.
I don't want to be working.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you feel like management is a problem?
Harassment.
Mm.
Yeah, and the favoritism. That too. It's not fair at all.
Right.
It's not fair, and I don't want to be like all around you and touchy just to be fair with me.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, everyone. Welcome back to Relatable Conversations. I am Sierra. And that was a little glimpse of my morning and me going to work. I work at Walmart. For the last 17 years, I have been there. I have held down many positions, including management positions, and yeah, that's what I got to say about that. But I am currently a personal shopper. I've been doing that for like the past 3 years, and it's okay. But to give you a little backstory of how I started with Walmart, I was 18. Yeah, I'm 35 now. I have been with Walmart almost 17 years. And I'm still looking back like, how? What are you doing? Yeah, I started when I was 18. And it has been a journey. I am very grateful to have a job, but it's not a career for me. It has made me really do the internal work when it comes to really figuring out what I want to do with my life. It hasn't always been bad because I figured out what I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about helping others, and I love communicating. I have been blessed to have met some beautiful people, not just co-workers, but customers as well. I have gained really a large extended family in a sense. When I started, I was 18. There was a lady, she told me, she was a co-worker, and she told me, she said, don't get comfortable. Go out there and be something. And at the time, I was just like, oh, I know that. When I applied for Walmart, they had called me back like the next day. I was like, oh, wow. And I really needed a job. So I was like, oh, yeah. At the time, everything sounded perfect. So fast forward, my coworker, she was like, you know, don't get comfortable. Go out there and do something. She was like, don't waste all your years here like I have. By this time, I want to say she was like 20 years in. And I was like, oh, yeah, that ain't gonna be me. So while there, I got pregnant. I was 20. I had my daughter. I was 21. I was still working at Walmart. Mind you, I'm still young. Not really sure what it is I wanted to do. And I didn't really figure out what I wanted to do until maybe about 5 years ago. Crazy. So I figured out that 5 years ago, and let's go back. I had my daughter in 2011. I started at Walmart in 2008. By 2016, I was pregnant with my son. I had my son. And by that time, I'm already with the company for a good little bit. So I'm already feeling like I'm stuck. You know, I have 2 kids. My son has autism, so I need my schedule to be a certain type of way. You don't have many daycares around here that caters to autistic kids. It was a lot being a young mom. And at the time, before my son, I want to say he had just turned 1. And then my dad passed. So it was like everything was just hitting. Like, I'm still trying to be a mom. I done lost my dad. I'm working at a company I don't want to work for. It was a lot mentally. But on the bright side, I was able to get the schedule I wanted to because I had to step down from being a manager. That's fine. So now I'm 35 and I'm like, I'm wasting time at a company that is not serving me. And you know, anything that's not serving you is pointless. So, but in the meantime of me working for Walmart, I did go back to school and I got my bachelor's degree in health and human services. Sounds great, right? That was fine. But as I'm looking for jobs, they not looking too good. I'm not going to leave a company that I've been with for so long to go to a company that, for one, I got to do that little trial period, and I'm not going to make as much as I'm making at Walmart. The pay that I'm getting now is suitable for my needs, the needs of my kids. I make it work. So I'm thinking about all of that, the pros and the cons, and yeah, I have my degree, but I'm not going to get paid what I should be getting paid, and I never know, I could get an increase going to a new company. It was a lot, but the fear of the unknown is what prevented me from really taking that leap. And I know everything happens for a reason. Everything's going to happen in the right timing. But at the same time, I have bills. I have kids. I can't do that. Being full transparent, I still have to have an income. So thinking about all of that, you know, my son has autism, so that means I may have to leave work early to take him to therapy. It's just a lot on my shoulders. And then still mentally be able to be there for my kids and myself. Working for Walmart, it hasn't always been bad, like I said, but it's just not for me. Not saying that it won't work for someone else, but when you feel like you're just a number, it plays a part in how you do your job. I won't go in full detail or anything like that, but I know for me, Walmart is not the company that I want to retire from. Maybe if you're up there in age and, you know, you're just looking for something you need a little bit of income coming in, or whatever the case may be, or if it's your first job, whatever the case may be. I just know for me and the vision that I have for myself, Walmart is not going to do that for me. It's already hard enough to try to get days off, and it's already hard enough to try to accumulate PTO. So with all that in mind, how am I going to travel the world? Let alone I need to have the money to do it. Because, of course, I want to go solo trips, friend trips, family trips, all that type of stuff. I got to have money. And on top of that, I have to have the vacation hours to be able to go. But to be told, yeah, because you've been with the company for X amount of years, and then I'm thinking like, okay, well, how is this supposed to work? I don't get my vacation time at the beginning of the year. I still have to work to accumulate my PTO, my vacation time, pretty much. I'm only getting a certain amount of hours. It's not working. So sometimes if I want to take a break or a little mini vacay with me and my kids, I have to pretty much not have the hours. I have to make sure the money that I'm getting, I save a little bit, put some to the side just for me to be able to enjoy life. And I don't want to live like that. I want to travel the world. I want to see things people talk about on the TV, YouTube videos. I want to do that. And that's part of the reason why I started relatable conversations, because I know I'm not the only one out there that thinks like this. I know I'm not the only one out there that is going through this. You want to enjoy life. You only get this life. I don't want to sit here and stress about it. I don't want to have to sit here and be like, oh, let me see how my check is looking. None of that. If I want to get up and go and spend money on getting clothes or going to pamper myself or whatever the case may be, I want to make sure that I'm straight, no matter what. That way I can be straight for my kids to be straight, and I won't have to sit there and worry. But I don't want to be limited because of funds, and I don't want to be held back because of fear. So that's a little bit of my conversation for today. I also implemented a clip from Alani's, one of my coworkers that I love, and her viewpoint, she just doesn't like the management. I can't blame her. So it's the management and I think she said the money. I can't blame her. But I didn't want you just to see from my point of view. I also wanted to have someone else that, you know, she's younger than me. This job works for her. She just has certain things within the company that she does not like. So like I said before, sometimes it might work for you. Sometimes it might not work for you. It's just whatever you prefer, whatever works for you for right now. That's just what it is. And that's okay. But I know, just like a lot of people, sometimes the job that you're at now is not serving its purpose. You're waking up, you're just mentally drained. And I'm that person that's going to speak up and say, hey, you are not alone, and you're going to get through it. You're going to get through it. Don't let fear of the unknown hold you back from being in experiencing the world and being the best person that you can be, and be mentally happy and just enjoy this time that you have on this earth. And that is it. So if you want more on this topic, make sure you comment down below. If anything else, make sure you like and subscribe.